Alright, I'm gonna go to orbit if you guys want to join. Okay, what's the site? Whose video was it that you found the link on? From who? Willis Game? Alright, I'll find him. Yep, step 9. Let me set my fire team to open. You guys can join through the party. Where's the link? Oh, unstable converter. Oh yeah, I found it, alright. Any of us, we're all in the same fire team in orbit. Alright, I know there's 4 of us, but it should still work. Hopefully it does. It should. Unstable, unstable. No, there's 2 Titans, so it should still work. So, I'd assume it would still work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah. This time there's just 2 Titans. But for each Titan there's 1 Hunter, so it shouldn't... 1 Hunter and 1 Warlock, so... It shouldn't matter.
Received bounties from the tower.
I'm gonna put mine into the converter thing. $580, $410. I'm putting my stuff into the converter so that I can figure out the solution. This is the worst part. Yeah, I think I got the solution for mine. I got like 6 different solutions for mine, so I just put in the first one. Yeah, yeah. I put in the first one, so... Yeah, it's whatever. As long as I get it, I don't care. Yeah, honestly, once I finish this, I'll probably check on LFG every once in a while just to help people, because it's so annoying. And then, for some reason, I don't think you can get a replica of the first code input. No, the first one is uncharged. There's 3 different code inputs. There's uncharged, charged, and unstable. So, I don't think you can get the first one. Did you put it in? I have mine in. Oh, maybe I put mine in wrong. Oops. Hold on. I might have done this wrong. Oh, it's done. It just finished. Yeah, I put mine in wrong. Yeah, so what happened was, I accidentally didn't put in the end value. You're supposed to put 730 in the end value, and I didn't put that in. So, that was completely my fault. I'm retarded. Yep.
Watch your back out there.
Sweet. You too.
You can
Finally
add the Archon
done.
Prime's death to your triumphs.
Yes.
All right, Guardian. This is
I
my
can
first
finally
attempt
be
at
done
mixing
with this
Siva
filthy
with
exotic.
my own brand of gunsmithing. Probably won't die, but something will.
Yeah, and they need to bring back a Pocket Infinity as well. Good old Pocket Infinity. Now I can almost finish the book. I need one raid boss kill and 2 more Trials card completions. And then I'm done with the entire book. Oh, I did the Thorn quest already, and I got a second one. Oh, that's... yeah, never do anything that requires void kills on a Titan. It was broken.
Ready, Guardian. Goodbye.
Just like how they over-nerfed ARs and they over-buffed Pulse. Back in year 1. The first weapon rebalance, it was like, oh, Pulse rifles suck? Let's make them overpowered as all hell. And ARs are the main primary? Oh, let's just nerf them to the floor. Same with Fusions. Fusions just barely started making a comeback from their nerf. I still, even after the nerf, I still used Fusions a lot, just because I love them. Yeah, but still, it's like, all you gotta do is listen to people playing the game. It's like, like right now, they need to nerf high rate of fire pulse rifles like the Clever and the Grasp, because they're broken.
The Vex still mourn the loss.
I mean, they
of the
pretty
Nexus
much
mine.
shoot like ARs,
For
and
the
they
Vex,
just
time is
2-burst,
relative.
3-burst kind of thing.
In one moment, a construct is lost. In the next,
It's like, but
it is
no, we're not
reborn.
gonna nerf that for
When a
a long
powerful
time,
part of the
because,
network is
you know,
lost, the
we gotta let
restorative
people
mind is
get
summoned.
really salty.
It has begun creating a bridge through time. A bridge that, if it is not destroyed, will see the Nexus mind reborn.
Yeah, hopefully they can take what they've learned from the first game and actually have some decently balanced weapons.
a series of concentric barriers
still a good
around the
game.
bridge site.
They protect the time bridge and seek to undo what we have done.
Yeah, I think in the future all they have to do really is just, for Destiny 2, they, like you said, they gotta have a solid launch for that. Oh, this gun looks so cool.
She's right. Find an arc source.
Eat
You can
nanites.
use it to short out the barriers.
Oh yeah, put your sword in. Okay. Well, boost. OP.
Where we see beauty, the facts see imperfection. Every planet, every being must be made anew.
Rip. What? Res me, you moron. You have a tightened up. That's what it's for. Why? Infinite grenades! What the... There's a thing against that portal. Massive amount of things. Maybe you're running...
The Nexus Mind must have been a vital resource. The very appearance of the restorative mind means we have the Vex off balance. Press the advantage, Guardian.
That's the time bridge. And the restorative mind. That capacitor just lit up. You know what to do. That got its attention.
I can sense the river of time. Its waters flow again, on their course. The Nexus Mind is unmade, and the Vex are denied, a powerful construct.
Okay,
Very well done.
Wait, no, I think this gives me... Where's the chest? What? Yeah, I need to open that, I think. I always forget if that one opens... Let's see. Yeah, that one can give him a go. I always forget that that can. I gotta free up more vault space again. For this dingus. Honestly, it's not that bad. But it's not the best either. There are plenty of other exotics that you could use that are better than it, in all honesty. There are definitely better exotics to use, but it is fun. I understand them not wanting it to do a bunch in PvP, but really it doesn't do enough damage at all, so... Regardless of
The House of Devils marked you as public enemy number 1 after you trashed their prime servitor, but your old friend Sepix Prime is back. And apparently better than ever, thanks to the Devil Splicers and Siva. Zavala's not too happy about the idea of the Splicers playing Godmaker, and I can't blame him.
So what you're saying is it's time we return to the scene of the crime. I'm sure the Fallen will be happy to see us. The Hive are still holding ground in the refinery, but I'm also tracking multiple Siva energy signatures.
I'm gonna need to figure out some trash defense and something like that. It might not be the best thing to do, but I certainly want to keep it at least for the time being. I mean, I already got rid of Mills Morris and I have it on just because and they're good machine guns, but you're gonna use a machine gun. Just use a legendary and all.
Well,
They don't have that much going for them in terms of exotic things. I should have gotten 240. Don't I have... Oh, I'm an idiot. I switched to shotgun.
Splicers have a laser grid blocking the way. I should be able to disable it. In the meantime, do not touch the lasers, and watch my back.
So demanding, fucking goes. Oh, what? Everything for this guy.
halfway through, but we've got major hive reinforcements inbound. Good luck.
Come on. Wow, I'm really another AFK guy. Are you serious? Why does everyone do that? It's kind of retarded. Oh yeah, that's right.
Got it. Grid's clear. Let's get out of here.
It's not really bad. It's not good damage, but other than that, I think because it's taking your exotics a lot. That does some decent damage over it, but really in the long run, it's not doing that much. Yeah, it needs to be balanced, but could have made it do a little more.
Deja vu. Me, you, a sea of devils, and an angry machine god waiting on the other side. I'd say lock and load, but I'm sure you already did.
Ooh, I wonder how good this melts claw. Oh wow, I got launched. That's great. Nade. Is it brawler? Oh, it is brawler. Yeah. Melees do about 20 bajillion damages if they're solar charged.
Why would the Splicers rebuild Sepix? They already have Siva.
I can make a guess. Maybe an offer to the other devils. A show of power?
I mean, for all the time that you have to put into
in
this
Siva
thing,
we
it's
trust, and in Siva
cool,
all
but
things are possible.
really,
Get in there,
this is even
and show them that their god is nothing but metal and tech.
Sepix perfected, in all his glory.
And the good thing is they do have good tracking range. I like it.
Sepix to run this time. Sepix was the Splicer's next big play. Present a god for all to worship. Then control the flow of ether to control the house.
I guess they didn't factor us into the plan.
Any wrench we can throw in their works is a good thing.
Oh, so this one
Guardian,
actually play good.
you make one hell of a wrench.
Fire and fire, good damage. I think overall Outbreak Prime is a good choice, but in terms of you know, using it in the raid or something, it's not necessarily the best of choices. I mean, sure, it's got good damage, and I mean, I guess on bosses, since you keep hitting them, it's going to keep generating Ziva nanites. But even then, you know, exotics like G-Horn, or Sleeper, or Dark Drinker for Ascus are probably just the better choice, in all honesty. I mean, if the nanites did a little bit more damage, I think it'd be definitely a viable option. And it'd be worth the effort you gotta go through to get the damn thing. But right now, it just really doesn't feel worth it. It's fun, but the damage on the nanites isn't what I'd like it to be, I guess. So, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a cool gun. And it's certainly an achievement to get. I mean, it's hard as hell to get, but in terms of overall usability, I'd say it's not really that usable. In terms of raid, I mean, you know, if you're running strikes, it's definitely a good exotic. It's usable against any boss, really. You just keep shooting them, man. Let's keep going. And in that case, yes, the damage stacks up. But in the raid, you're looking more for as much damage as possible in the least amount of time. So in that sense, it's probably not the best.
I hope we helped.
Telesto. 96. What can I put that into? Put that into my Ether Nova. Yeah. Definitely, I think in strikes, you know, keep nailing the boss, keep generating nanites. That damage will eventually stack up pretty high, and it'll do a fair bit. But raid, you're always really just looking for as much damage as possible in the least amount of time.
Learn anything of interest?
And for Outbreak Prime, that's more of it builds up over time kind of thing. So I really wouldn't. If you don't have, you know, a good exotic heavy, like if you don't have G-Horn, Sleeper, Dark Drinker, or Raise Lighter, then yes, I'd say that might be a viable choice. But unless you don't have all of those, which I know some people wouldn't, but aside from not having those, like, it's after those, I'd say. Because just the damage stack up. And compared against other heavy exotics, it's really not that great. I mean, yeah. Definitely a cool exotic, though. I just feel like the nanites, in order for it to be kind of that extra good, I guess, you'd have to have nanite damage buffed at least a little bit, in my mind, for it to actually kind of, you know, take the cake, so to speak. And I really put it as a worthwhile exotic. You definitely have to have that extra nanite damage. I mean, they do like 100 something.
Have a nice day.
Make them do like 300. And then I'd say it'd probably be worth it.
He's a mysterious hero. We still have much to
But
learn
until then, it's really just I mean, yeah, it does add up when it's only like 100 something. But still, I just feel like it's a little lackluster, especially for how, like, in terms of just the gun, it's good, but comparing it to how long and annoying it is to get this thing, I'd say you'd want the nanites to do at least a little bit more. I mean, PvP, I understand not wanting it to do that much, but it should do at least a good bit. You know? Because right now, I don't know. It's good, it's just, for the amount of time you have to put in, just doesn't feel like it's as worth it. Due to that, just how much you have to put into it. That's what bugs me about it. Really nothing else about the gun bugs me, except for just, you're putting in so much time, and getting just this little dinky, it just doesn't feel like it's worth the effort, you know. If you have a serious time constraint for playing this game, like you can't really play it that often, I would not recommend trying to get this, as it just takes so long to get, and it's not really fully worth the time. But, I mean, it definitely isn't the worst. Alright, now I finally have space. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's, if you have the time and the willpower to, you know, get through this thing, go ahead. I'd say it's worth your time. I mean, for collection purposes especially. Wow. 7. And it does drop at 390, so if nothing else, unfortunately, it'd at least be good infusion fodder, if nothing else. I mean, if you have the time to be able to put in to do this, go ahead. If you don't like it, it's a 390 infusion fodder. You know? Plus, it allows you to complete the Rise of Iron book. Because I did Nova Mortis and Abaddon, and they didn't count towards this. You have to do, what is it? Gallarhorn, Kvazstov, Thorn, and Outbreak Prime to get this. Abaddon and Nova Mortis don't count. So there's no way around it. So if you want to complete the book, you gotta do that. Got 1 raid boss, and 2 more completed Trials tickets. My problem is I never complete them. Yeah. I might end up doing the raid on the Hunter just to get the raid done and actually get the loot, even though it wouldn't be worth it. But, yeah, it's Outbreak Prime. It's not bad. Not bad by all means. I think it's a good pulse. Definitely a good pulse. Just doesn't really live up to the expectation of what you're going to get for that long a quest chain. You know. I think they were trying to be careful with this, though, because I'll admit, if they make that damage on the nanites a little bit too high, then it'd be kind of Vex Mythoclast before the nerf. And too broken, but I think they might have been a little too careful. PvP damage, I'm not exactly sure what it is, I'd have to check again. But I think PvP damage it's either right where it kind of should be, or it's just a little bit less than it should be. But PvE damage, I think, should definitely be at least a little bit more. But I'll have to do some more testing on it. But first impression is, yeah, I expected what I expected, really. I mean, cool, but just, you put way too much time into it. Closing in on some highlights, though. I need to test the AR and PvP as well. It's supposed to be pretty decent. I mean, it's the same impact tier as Shadow Price, just when you're ADS, it's gonna be higher. Oh, we'll do some testing later.